Good morning. Kind of. Hello. Are you there? Hello, are you there? I've done some skincare. And I got dressed. And I'm outside. I have to be outside because it's still cool. Why does that taste like mustard? That is not. It's just water with flavoring. Yuck. But good morning. Welcome to our spiritual message of the day. We go live. We try to go live once a day to talk about the spiritual message of the day and to, I don't know, just talk about life, mindfulness. I have been downloading the videos and putting them onto YouTube so that you can rewatch if you miss them and Facebook deletes them. I would strongly encourage getting outside. I think this is the third day the earth has nonstop been going off. I have had that app for, I want to say over a year. And I have never received so many notifications about the earth going off to the point where, like, I'm thinking about turning notifications off because I'm not mad at the earth, but kind of. When I was getting out of the bath last night, I was talking to the earth and I was like, girl, if you don't knock it off, I'm going to go from somebody who's constantly pulling on the earth and using the earth in my spirituality to meteorite. Like, that's literally what I said. I will switch to meteorite if the earth does not get her shit together. The Schumann's resonance has just been going off non-stop for 3 days. 3 days. Which I did talk about it when it first started, and that can give you flu-like symptoms. It increases people's pain. It makes it so you don't sleep, your children don't sleep. It gives you more vivid dreams. Honestly, I feel like the earth's had enough of our bullshit, and she's like, you guys won't heal on your own, so she's like changing the vibration so that it's forcing people to purge. Like, I can't tell you how many people just have like a random sore throat right now. Good morning. Good morning. You hear the birds yelling? Probably because I was like, I'm going to go to meteorite. I hate meteorite. If you love using a moldavite and meteorite, good on you. I would rather use a malachite, something earth-based. I would rather spend time in earth. I don't want to astrally travel. Like, I'm just an earth healer. But I'm starting to get mad at the earth. I'm gonna get mad at the earth just a little bit. Good morning. How are you? So everybody knows, if you've been following the page, that Connor has not slept like all summer long. So his routine is he gets up at 2, and from 2 to 5 he's like talking and he's like very active and stuff. And when the earth is going off like this, it's more. And so last night we were up from 1 to 6. And I got in the bath at 7:30 and left Troy with the kids because I'm so tired. And I was like, peace out. If I were you, I'd get them on the couch now so that you don't have to chase them around. And he's like, I'm like, I'm going to the bath. And then he came into the bathroom when I was like drying off, and he's like, you're done? And I was like, yeah, I'm done. And I went to bed at 8:30 because I'm so tired. The earth is making me so tired, and Connor is not helping. And so then I was like, I've got to get to bed. And then he woke up at 1, I left and went onto the couch. And then Cutler got up and tried to cuddle me. And then I put him back on the other couch, got him different blankets. And then Connor came out and he wanted to cuddle me. And then I went back into the bedroom, kicked Troy out at like 4. And then he was talking to me. And I was just like, oh my gosh, if you don't go to bed, I'm not going to give you your phone tomorrow. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. And then, right when I was like getting to the point where I was like, I have got to sleep, my phone goes off. It just goes off all night. Like, it's on vibrate though. And it's like 86% spike. Those are a lot of birds. See, even the birds seem restless. 86% spike. Like, and it's been spiking like 30, 40, 50, 60% nonstop for the last couple of days, but 86%. So then I couldn't even be mad at Connor, because I understand, dude. The earth is doing crazy things. You're hypersensitive because your senses, like, I think they say for learning disabilities, when I was doing the chakra, sorry, there's a ton of birds and I can't see distance wise. I don't know what those are. Can you guys even see those? I don't know. You probably can't see those. I can't see because Troy got me a privacy screen. It's clear back there by the birds are just going crazy back there. What was I saying? See, it's gonna be difficult. Life's gonna be difficult. Oh, for learning disabilities. When I was we're doing that chakra class coming up, right? So I've been getting my PowerPoint stuff ready for the chakra class. That is like, it's on a Sunday at 4 o'clock. It's a 2-hour class. It's going to be super bomb. Like, you're going to learn how to do energy stuff. We're going to tap into each other's heart chakras. It's going to be a fun experience. It's for $44. It's 2 hours. But anyways, I can't tell if they're doing something at the school or if Tom's doing something, because Tom's always doing something. But learning disabilities. You don't want to be in my house today. Look at how unfocused I am. It was talking about how learning disabilities are a third eye issue. And so, like, I was like, that's interesting to think about. Like, so people who have like autism, ADHD, or like Down syndrome, all the things, you think about all the learning disabilities, all the things that affect learning, and it's a third eye ailment. So it's in the third eye. And then I was trying to think about Connor, and I was like, well, when I think about him, and I don't know if it's everybody who has autism, but I would bet it's majority of people who have autism and other stuff. But like, it's like his third eye. So a lot of the times we will overthink our third eye, and you can't really close your third eye, but you can veil your third eye so that you're not tuning into the reality of your spiritual gifts and stuff like that. But I feel like with Connor, his third eye is just so open that he, regardless of like if he wanted to veil it or not, he can't, and it's just super sensitive and super open. So like, when the earth is doing this crazy crap, he feels it so much more than the average person would feel it. So when it sent that notification of 86% spike or whatever, I just looked at it and I was like, is the earth making you crazy, dude? Is the earth, what should we do with the earth? And he said, let's go outside. I mean, it's 4 a.m. We're not gonna go outside. The ground's probably wet. Like, what do you want me to do with you, sir? But, so I took that as a sign that maybe I should come out and ground more today, because I don't know, regardless of if we're wanting to purge or not, the earth is going to force us to purge. So I kind of feel like we're all in trouble, and we can either fight being in trouble, or maybe we can spend time with earth and see if mother will be kinder. I don't know who all is in here. It says 0. But are you guys feeling it too? Are you feeling the earth? Even if you're rewatching, comment below how you're feeling it. I would just be curious. And another thing, Cutler is he's my Gemini, and he's like, you guys see him. He's all up in my business, wanting to be on top of me. Like, he's very talkative. He's very people-y. And like this morning I went downstairs because he wasn't upstairs. And I went downstairs and he was watching TV, and I tried to go in his room and he was like, no. And I was like, what? And he's like, no, I just want to be alone. And I was like, oh, since when? Since when do you want to be alone? You never want to be alone. And his morning routine is bothering me and Connor. Like, that's your routine. What are you talking about? You want to be alone. And then later, like 30 minutes later, I went down there to check on him because it's just weird not having him bother people. And I went to step in his room again, and he's like, no, I want to be alone, Mom. I really do. And I was like, well, I love you. And he's like, I love you too. And I was like, okay. What the heck, dude? What is your deal? So people are going to be acting weird. Life's weird right now. It is weird. Okay. So, the spiritual message of today, I think it's the 15th. It says, focus on beauty in life, and that is what you will most often experience. The opposite is also true. Again, it's very repetitive with focusing on the positive, but if we do focus on the positive, it does lead us to seeing everything that's positive in our life and finding those things easier. And if we do constantly think about the negative, then we're going to be focusing on the negative, and we're going to see the negative a lot easier. So it's a great reminder. And then I tried to pull something up. Let's see. I just pulled up a story real quick. I don't know if it resonates because I didn't pre-read it. Usually I pre-read, but I'm too tired, y'all. So let's see where this story takes us. There once was an old woman who walked the same forest path every morning. One day she passed a younger woman who was sitting on a rock staring at the ground and crying. Why are you sad, dear? The old woman asked gently. I feel like the world is heavy and ugly, the young woman replied. Everything feels gray. The old woman smiled softly. Let me show you something. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a tiny magnifying glass. Every day, she said, I use this to look closer. See that wild flower there? She leaned down and showed her the petals shimmering with morning dew, how the ants moved with perfect coordination, how even the moss glowed green in the sunlight. The young woman looked and for the first time really saw it, not just the wildflower, but the miracles in it. Beauty isn't always loud, the old woman said. Sometimes it's waiting for us to notice, and the more you look for it, the more it shows up. From that day on, the younger woman started walking the same path, this time seeing the world in full color. So, let today be the day you choose to notice the softness in someone's voice, the way sunlight catches on a leaf, the small act of kindness that might have gone unseen. The more you notice the beauty, the more beautiful your life becomes. Another thing Connor reached out to grab last night is he wanted a tiger's eye crystal, which is highly protective and brings courage and self-esteem and self-worth, all those things. Like it's just a really good crystal. So I would encourage you to work with tiger's eye as well as a spiritual message from Connor. But if I think about the Schumann's resonance and the earth going off, and I tried to think about the positivity about the whole thing, it is obviously we are transcending into a higher vibrational energy. And so maybe some of the things that we were unable to release before, we will be able to release now. Or maybe some of the ailments that we suffered from before can be healed through the energy shifts that we're going through now. We can hope. We can hope. Yeah, I am so ready for the cacao ceremony tomorrow. Like, I cannot tell you how ready I am for the cacao ceremony, because I just need some peace restored. What if the earth is going off crazy when we're doing the cacao ceremony? That would be interesting. 11:11, make a wish. Make a wish. I wish that we would get sleep tonight. That's what I wish. I did print some stuff off about the Schumann's resonance, but I've talked to you guys about it before. It's just the thing that's mostly on my mind because I'm not sleeping. Sleep disruptions. Your body feels extra sore, or you're experiencing cold-like symptoms, deep fatigue, or random waves of emotion, even if nothing is technically wrong. That's not just in your head. The Earth's natural heartbeat has been spiking intensely and almost nonstop over the last few days. This energetic frequency, which usually remains stable, has been unusually active. And because we are energetic beings living on this planet, our bodies and nervous systems are deeply affected. It's interrupting our sleep. It's increasing muscle tension and soreness, especially in your lower extremities, giving you flu-like symptoms or pressure in the head and the ears. Emotion. I wonder if that's why Cutler was trying to clean his ear. Feeling spacey or ungrounded. Surges of inspiration followed by exhaustion. I'm definitely going to see, I don't know, Troy has to come home and mow for the cacao ceremony tomorrow because he had his procedure on Wednesday. He usually mows on Wednesday. But, maybe I could be inside with Connor and maybe he'd take a nap with me. He'll never nap. Whatever. The surges in the earth frequency can trigger a detox effect, physically, emotionally, and energetically. It's like your body is syncing up with a higher vibration, forcing old emotions, stagnant energy, and stuck patterns to rise to the surface so that you can be released. It's not a punishment. It's purging. You're not broken. You're adjusting. What you can do, rest when your body asks for it, which there's been 2 times this week where I have fallen asleep on the couch. And one time Troy's fallen asleep, and we've just kind of taken shifts and allowed each other to do that because we're exhausted. We're 2 people with autoimmune issues and the earth's going crazy. Okay. Rest. Stay hydrated. Flush whatever. The water tastes weird. So drink lots of water. Ground often. Walk barefoot. Breathe deeply. Breath work is really grounding. Dancing is really helpful. Being outside. Like, that's why I'm outside right now, because I need to grab my energy a little bit. I can still see the moon. That's the problem too, is it's not just the earth. We're getting lots of solar flares too, so we're getting it from both places. If you're feeling off, know that you're not alone and you're not doing anything wrong. You're just syncing with the earth. Let the purge happen. You're making space for something higher. This is a really good, like, if you're suffering like we suffering, I would definitely come to the sound bath. The earth is not just responding to outside forces, it's energetically shifting from within. Whoa. I just felt my whole head go, whoa. You know, like that Do you guys remember that toy that goes? I'm so weird. That's what I felt like my head just did. Oh, she's torturing me. It's for my highest good. I accept the energy shift for my highest good. Past spikes in 2017 and 2020 have shown us that these changes can be profound and widespread. Our bodies often mirror these frequencies, so feeling tired, emotional, or sore can actually be a sign of energetic alignment and release. So if you are feeling these things, it is a good sign. It is a really good sign. It means that you're on the same energetic pathway as the earth. So if you weren't feeling these things and you were refusing to tap into the energies right now, then maybe you would be just fine. But then you wouldn't heal as good. And then there's my story. So that's it. That's enough. I think I might post something saying, if you like and comment on my last 3 posts on this page, I'll post something. If you like and comment on my last 3 posts on this page, that I will pull you a card about what the earth is helping you get through as it is doing its crazy crap. For me, let's just do it for me. Okay, so it's telling me, the cards are telling me that it's helping me find inspiration and compassion to keep going. It's going to lead me to some excitement and some releasing of some conflicts that I've had stuck. So that sounds good, right? I accept that. I accept that. Anyways, I'm done looking for the positive each day. Maybe I'm gonna go make some zucchini bread with Cutler. He said he wanted to make cookies today, but maybe I could talk him into making zucchini bread, and then I'll post that thing. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure that you look for the positive each day. Like, today's a really nice day to get outside, ground, drink some water, go for a walk. I am excited that it's Friday. I'm excited that the cacao ceremony is tomorrow. I'm alive. Those are positive things. Yeah. I'm struggling. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!